Hello, ladies and gentlemen, loyal Imperial citizens and rebel scum alike. Welcome to another Leah Maiden gameplay video. Back with more Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes today. Now, we just had the road ahead. The most recent road ahead was just put up on the Galaxy of Heroes blog. You do go check it out if you haven't already. There's a lot of information in there. Talking about Star Wars Celebration. Looks like they had a good time there. Also, the Grand Inquisitor. They give dates for the Grand Inquisitor. So it is June 23rd that the Grand Inquisitor's event will be active. So he will be coming. Been waiting so long for this character. So it'll be really interesting to see what he's like. You are going to need to have all your Inquisitors at Relic 5 though. So it's going to be a pretty difficult event. Do bear that in mind. And then Datacrons. This is probably the biggest thing that they mention in this blog post, this road ahead. Datacrons, this new addition that's coming to the game, a new way to kind of temporarily power up your squads. They're selling it as a way to sort of breathe new life into old squads. It looks kind of complicated, and I have not gone through all of the details. I'm sure there are videos out there from people who have. I'm going to sit down and read through the blog properly at some point. I just haven't had a chance to do it yet. With that said, I'm kind of on the fence to know whether it's a good thing or a bad thing. I'm reading lots of different takes. It certainly seems relatively complicated. I will leave it up to you to make your own minds up about that. Let me know down below if you have already read through it and have strong opinions on it one way or the other. But today what I want to focus on is the Spark of Rebellion event, because the newest character, Admiral Raddus, has arrived at the holotables. Now this is a character who's focused on the Rogue One squadron, which is not actually a tag that I have done much with at all. Looks like this is going to be a standard unlock, so 5 tiers, a bonus tier, and then a legacy tier. I'm just going to work through it today and see what this new character brings to the holotable. So tier 1, we get Admiral Raddus, Scarif Rebel Pathfinder, and K2SO. Use protective shot to grant protection up to the weakest ally. Alright, let's give this a go. Okay, there we go. So actually I kind of like that. First off, I like that modeling there. Admiral Raddus looks pretty good. I like that big jowl they've given him there. Good to have more Mon Calamari characters in the game. So pleased to announce that Admiral Raddus, the brilliant admiral who helped secure the rebel victory at the Battle of Scarif, has arrived at the holotable. So Admiral Raddus' basic attack, protective shot, deals special damage to the target enemy and grants the weakest ally protection up. Okay. As I said, I really don't know what I'm going to do with this character. If anything, probably nothing for a long time, simply because my Rogue One squadron, not a tag that I've really done anything with. So that's a fine, just a standard blaster shot animation there. Nothing too special. So I'm going to do what I normally do, which is stick to the new abilities for the new character as they're introduced. So we're only going to be using that basic ability here, and I guess just continually applying protection up to Scarif Rebel Pathfinder, it looks like, at the moment. This might take a long time, though, because this isn't just looking at the characters they've given us here. We don't have a lot of high damage output here. And they've got both Shore Trooper and Stormtrooper there, so potentially 2 relatively beefy tanks. That armor we've got to get through before we can complete this here. So do let me know down below. Obviously, I'm kind of a day late on this, so if you have already unlocked Admiral Raddus, let me know what you think of him, what you think of this event here, his abilities, and whether you're excited to power him up to use with your Rogue One squad. And also if you use Rogue One, I don't see a lot of Rogue One in Grand Arena. Boom, there we go. Bye-bye, Shore Trooper. I know that every now and again people kind of use them as backup teams in Territory War, and I guess I do use them if you do the light side Hoth battle, then you kind of want to have them up at 7 star, because there are various kind of missions there to get that Mark 1 event currency that you need Rogue One for. But other than that, I mean, they're not really a team. I guess ships. A lot of people use the Y-Wings. Is it Biston who has the Y-Wing? I even get them confused. Biston and Cassian, I think, have Y-Wings. And I do use those occasionally. But again, they're kind of like leftover ships, right? Backup ships that I'll use when I've kind of run out of frontier ships to put into battle. So slowly grinding away at this here. Hopefully we can do some damage to Death Trooper before that Stormtrooper decides to taunt there. Okay, boom, there we go. No taunt from Stormy. That is fine. I will take that. There we go. Okay, now we're cooking with gas. Here we go. Here we go. Boom. Final shot to Raddus. Thank you. There we go. Tier 1 complete. Okay. So basic attack. Okay, fine. Basic attack and throws protection up to the weakest ally. Fine. Nothing to write home about, but nothing terrible either. Let's move on to Tier 2. So we've got Raddus, Jyn Erso, K2SO, Cassian, and Chirrut Îmwe. Okay, gain upload progress from Admiral Raddus' unique ability Transmission from Scarif by resisting enemy detrimental effects, attacking enemies with expose, and using special abilities. Okay, Jyn Erso grants extra upload progress when she uses it as an ability and can't be defeated while Admiral Raddus is active, and they've accelerated upload progress for this tier, demonstrative purposes while we're unlocking this character. Interesting. So this sounds like quite a complicated passive that Raddus has here. Okay. Transmission from Scarif gains additional defense and tenacity. If Jyn Erso is an ally, she gains the new buff Spark of Rebellion, blah blah blah, increased damage. Defeated by this character can't be revived. If this is dispelled, the owner of the buff gains bonus turn meter. Okay. And protection up. Okay. Interesting. So Spark of Rebellion actually sounds like a pretty decent buff to have. If Admiral Raddus in the leader slot, all allies gain the granted ability Hope, which will revive all allies, and all allies recover 100% health and protection, then deal true damage and inflict protection disruption and healing immunity. Wow. Hope requires 100% upload progress and can only be used once per battle. Wow, there's a lot of text here. Right, and you're gaining that upload progress by resisting debuffs and damaging enemies with expose. Okay, and there's that synergy there with Jyn Erso. Okay, so that's what that little blue icon is. I see, above Raddus, and it's been accelerated because we started out at like 80-some%. I see. Okay. Oh, okay. Dang, I missed that. So he's at 100%. So next time, okay, that's me just getting confused here with all the various buffs on screen. So I could have done it already, but next time around to Raddus, I'm going to use this. There, here we go. So Hope, limited one time per battle, revives, requires 100% upload progress, blah blah blah. So they gain 100%, then deal true damage to all enemies. Let's do this. Boom. Okay. Wow. So we didn't need the extra health and protection, but that did actually deal a decent amount of damage to the enemy there. I kind of like that. That's pretty cool. So the first ability I wasn't that impressed by, but I like this kind of passive that builds up over time and then you get that extra ability added there. I like that a lot. Significant, boom, bye-bye Krennic, significantly weakened everyone here so we can cut through much more effectively. Okay, so I feel like that first tier was kind of a dud. Now we've got more characters on the board. We can really see how this is working here. Boom. Okay, so Raddus really did make that team much more effective. I know we had the accelerated start, but that I actually liked. Okay, thank you, Tier 2. Let's move on onwards and upwards to Tier 3. Okay, Tier 3. So again, we get Raddus, Scarif Rebel Pathfinder, K2SO, POW, and Bistan. Use Inspiring Maneuver to grant all allies protection up and Spark of Rebellion. Okay. So hopefully, again, with a full 5-member Rogue One squad, this is going to be a little more dynamic than before. Admiral Raddus' special Inspiring Maneuver grants all rebels protection up and protection recovery, grants all tank allies taunt, and calls all Rogue One allies to assist. Okay, if the target is dark side, they're debuffed, their cooldowns are increased. In addition, Inspiring Maneuvers grants Spark of Rebellion to Rogue One allies. Okay, let's give this a shot. Let's take the turn meter down, see what this looks like. Nice. Okay, so it's a simple AoE. Not an awesome, I don't know what I was expecting. Not an awesome animation, but pretty cool. I like it. And again, we've got that upload progress at 8% there. Those Death Star plans coming along. I'm really not familiar with Bistan and POW. I know that it's Bistan's U-Wing, right? But I hardly have used it. I know that that's one reason to power him up, but my lack of knowledge of Rogue One is quite atrocious. Okay, but we're cutting through these imps here. Nice. Okay, that is actually nice, and it did give us a big boost on the data upload or download. Whatever that number is that we've got to reach 100% on, which I don't know if we're going to do. So partly we started with that massive boost last time. I think we started around 80%, but also having Jin Erso there really meant that's oh, boom, nice. We really got that download or upload. Completely forget which way around that goes, but we got that really quickly at 100%. We're kind of, I don't think we're going to make it just based on the slow progression we've got this time around. But we also maybe don't need to. Yeah, only two targets to go, and we're at 51%. So, but still, this is making pretty light work of these enemy squads, and we're surviving here. So 60%, 62%. We're not going to make it, but we're not going to be that far off. Boom! There we go. Nicely done. Okay, yeah, I mean, that was kind of fun. Again, he does... I think this is doing what it said on the tin. It is making the Rogue One faction much more effective. I like it. Okay, Tier 4. Okay, Raddus, Jin Erso, K2SO, Cassian Andor, and Baze Malbus. Looks good. Strategy tips. Blue Squadron air support deals damage to all enemies and dispels buffs from all light side allies. Admiral Raddus in the leader slot also grants all allies the upload progress. Okay, so that's good. That's what we want. More upload progress is better. I almost said Admiral Akbar back there. Is that racist? Probably. Blue Squadron air support, so this is what we just read. They gain 5% upload, but if it defeats enemy, then you get extra, you get 8%. Okay, sweet. Well, let's give this a shot. Let's get some Blue Squadron air support. Okay, nice. I kind of like that, like the pop, pop, pop of those blaster bolts there. Very nice. So a lot of air support with this team, which is good. Stuck behind a tank right now, but I don't think they're going to hold us back for long. As another tank immediately taunts. Perfect. So 40% on the upload progress. That's actually boom. Okay, we're cutting through the enemy right here. Again, I think we're going to cut through before we get to use our fancy ultimate here. Well, I don't know actually. 57%. Maybe we're going to get there. 69, 71, okay. 80%. Boom. Let's do this. Wow. Totally unnecessary, but I enjoyed it anyway. So that really is more impressive when you've got multiple enemies there, but it deals a significant amount of damage. There we go. Boom. Tier 4 in the bag. Let's move on to Tier 5. So again, we've got Raddus, Erso, K2SO, Cassian Andor, and Chirrut. Okay, so we've not got Chirrut and Baze together once. It's a shame. Rebel Assault grants all Rogue One allies additional bonuses for each Rogue One ally at the start of the battle. Empire enemies will gain days when they gain turn meter, and enemies that critically hit Rogue One allies gain expose. Okay, so this is being simmed as if it's in Grand Arena, so did I miss? Okay, so I don't see what the advantage of it being in Grand Arena is. Presumably that's additional text they're going to give us in the actual tier here. Part of this must relate to Grand Arena somehow. Okay, so each Rogue One ally, yeah. When Empire ally gains bonus turn meter, yeah, okay. While in Grand Arena, Rogue One allies gain protection and Spark of Rebellion at the start of the battle. Okay. When Spark of Rebellion is dispelled from an ally, they gain critical chance up, critical damage up, defense up, health up, offense up, potency up, and protection up. Wow. That's a significant boost for Grand Arena. Just saying, I don't see a whole lot of Rogue One in Grand Arena. I think that's going to change if people take to Admiral Raddus here, because that is a significant advantage. Probably an Omicron, though, right? Most of these event or mode-specific abilities seem to be behind Omicron's. Very, very difficult to get in-game. I've only just applied. The last Omicron I applied just the other day was to First Order TIE Fighter Pilot. Looking forward to trying that out. I'm slowly building up my First Order squadron, my First Order team for Grand Arena. Looking forward to that one, but maybe Raddus is going to be on my list of must-have Omicrons. You know, I am actually enjoying this, despite my, against my better judgment. I really wasn't sure about this. Rogue One, as I said, not a squad I've invested in. In the beginning, this was going kind of slowly, but, when you get a full squad here, this is a nice buff. And there we go. Now we've got this download. Boom. Boom. Bye-bye, Krennic. Nice. So yeah, making short work of the Empire thanks to Admiral Raddus. So I think that's it. There we go, 50 out of 25. So we got the 2-star unlock, and then we can take him up to 3-star. You want to go any further than that, you're going to have to spend actual money, but we can take part in this bonus tier here. We only get Admiral Raddus, then we've got to use these the skills that we've learned to try and take out the Empire. And again, this is being simmed as if it's in Grand Arena. So this is going to be interesting because obviously he does have some Rebel synergy, but most of the synergy here is with Rogue One. And as I've been saying, and as you will see here, look, my Rogue One not impressive. Let's see if we can do it. Let's see how good Admiral Raddus actually is. He's there with the Zetas and the Gear 13. So yeah, let's do it. Got to have Jyn Erso in there. Let's see how we do. Okay, so wow, I'm immediately regretting this choice here. That is a serious Imperial enemy lineup right there. Ouch. Ouch. Okay, but we're holding in there. We are holding in there. Thanks to K2SO for being our tank. Okay, we got to try and build up this upload as quickly as possible here, I think. I think actually, yeah, I'm going to try and take out Dark Trooper. I know that obviously he's going to keep respawning with those stacks, but he's only got 4 stacks here. I think he's our weak spot, and the more he resists, the better for us. So 50% on the upload. Okay, this is actually going pretty well. And the stun on Veers does not hurt, of course. Okay, come on, we can do this. We can do this. For the Rebellion. Okay, one more. One more stack of Dark Trooper. %84 on the upload. 90%. Boom. Bye-bye, Dark Trooper. 94%. Okay, we've got this. We have got this. Wow, this is pretty impressive because this is a very naff and underpowered. Boom. Rogue One squad. Here we go. Boom. Look at that. That is cool. That's very impressive. Very impressive. So this is a Gear 13 Raddus, of course. But these are Gear 9, Gear 8 and 9 Rogue One characters I brought in here. Boom. Clearing the deck. Bye-bye, Imperials. There we go, folks. Boom. Boom. Well, that was fun. And then the Legacy tier, yeah, you're going to need that 5-star. So it's just Admiral Raddus, but you need 5-star Raddus. And in order to do that, you are going to have to pay. Well, that is us, but let's unlock him and take him up to 3 stars. Take a look at the model here. Boom. That is the unlock right there. Boom, boom. 2 stars. Nice. It's a pretty good model. That is a pretty good model. I like it. No fidget. And you do know how I love me a fidget. So no fidget. Be nice if he was like holstering and unholstering that gun. That'd be cool to see. But I do like they've made him so jowly. I'm actually really enjoying that. And you know, the costume isn't too bad either. Normally they lose texture on the costume, but that's pretty good. That's pretty good. A fidget would make it just perfect, but that's pretty good. I'll take it. Okay, nice job, CG, nice job. Well, that is it for me today. Let me know what you think down below, as I said before, of Admiral Raddus, and you know, whether you're using Rogue One, where you're using Rogue One, whether you're excited to have him join the squad. Also, the latest road ahead. What are you feeling about Grand Inquisitor? Are you going to be, have your Inquisitors up at Relic 5 ready to unlock him? And what do you think of Datacrons? Do let me know your thoughts and comments down below. Thanks for being a part of this journey with me today. If you have enjoyed this video, found it informative or entertaining in any way, please consider giving it a like, a thumbs up. I really do appreciate it, and it helps out the channel. And hey, while you're here, why not consider subscribing? I drop new gameplay videos for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes and Marvel Strike Force every single week, and I would love to have you along for the ride. Well, that is all for me today. I'll see you in the next one. In the meantime, look after each other. And remember, the Force will be with you, always.